Hi there, my darling Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of July the 7th, 2025. So, my darling Scorpios, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using the tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. So I hope I don't sound too nasally. I have gone and caught myself a little bit of a snuffle, my darling Scorpios, so forgive me if I do sound like I'm talking out of my nose. Just we are in the depths of winter here, and yeah, I let my guard down and it got me. So never mind. Anyway, let us get your overarching energy, my darling Scorpios. Positive movement forward. Love this. This is kind of like the Six of Swords in the tarot, where they're moving on to calmer shores. Where in the Six of Swords, she's just got. I mean, you can see it's only one person in this boat. They have literally the clothes on their back, and they're moving towards the horizon. Here, they're choosing to move forward, to move away from maybe what was no longer serving them, my darling Scorpios. And I feel that is you this week. So you have the potential to be able to move forward positively and away from what's no longer serving you, my darling Scorpios. It's kind of the Eight of Cups as well. So if I get the Eight of Cups or the Six of Swords in this reading, well, I know that that's the universe saying I meant what I said. But yeah, let's get you some messages, my darling Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for the week of the 7th of July? You can't make this up. I just said literally the Eight of Cups. That's the universe saying I meant what I said, my darling Scorpios. Strength card, love it. And the Six of Wands. Six of Wands has been coming out a lot in these readings. So, yeah, I'm loving this for you. But I can tell you what the whole reading is right now. But I won't. I'll go through like I usually do. I'm going to give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together. And boy, you have amazing energy this week, my darling Scorpios. So you start off here, as I said, with the beautiful Eight of Cups. This is positive movement forward, just as what you've got as your overarching energy, my darling Scorpios. This is the universe saying, I meant what I said. You are walking away from what no longer serves you, or you're being encouraged to walk away from what no longer serves you. If you've been sitting there thinking, should I or shouldn't I? Yes, this is your sign, my darling Scorpios, to move positively and triumphantly and intentionally towards, you could be walking towards your Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment. Or you could just be walking away from what no longer serves you. So this is a beautiful card of taking back your power, my darling Scorpios, and moving on. Not looking back. I mean, she is looking back, but in the traditional tarot, the person's just on the mission. They're not looking back. But in this depiction, she's looking back at these cups and going, no, don't want to have a bar of it. I'm moving on. These cups aren't what I want anymore. I need to move towards what I want. And that's what you're doing. That's the potential of your energy this week, my darling Scorpio. Because then you have the beautiful Strength card. And the Strength card is showing up here. This is Leo energy. So look, if you have Leo in your chart at all, I would encourage you to go and watch the Leo reading. But the Strength card, when it turns up in a reading, it's not about brute strength. It's not about physical strength, my darling Scorpio. It's about inner strength here. I mean, you can see, she's pregnant here, but she's tamed this lion. She's tamed her inner beast, which means you have tamed those, voices in your head that are saying that you're not good enough. You have tamed your inner beast, my darling Scorpio. You have tamed the words that you say to yourself. I feel in what's happening here is that you're talking to yourself with kindness. Finally, my darling Scorpio, because you have found the strength, I feel, to move away from what no longer serves you. And that's what this card is telling me. And you can see here the infinity symbol. There's only 4 cards in the tarot that have the infinity symbol, and this is one of them. This is your sign of infinite possibilities, my darling Scorpios. You have infinite possibilities when you can tap into your inner strength and make the decision to walk away from what no longer serves you, my darling Scorpios. So I love this for you. And then when you do walk away from what no longer serves you, here is your victory and success. You have the 6 of Wands. You will be celebrated, my darling Scorpios. I mean, you cannot make this up. This is definitely positive movement forward here, because this is your outcome. This is your potential outcome, my darling Scorpios. You can see here, she's got the victory wreath here. These people, they're celebrating her. They're throwing their arms up. She's come back from, I don't know, some kind of war or challenge, and she has become victorious over that challenge. And now she's being celebrated. She is being put on some kind of pedestal and celebrated, my darling Scorpios. And I feel that that is your potential energy this week. So look, if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I mean, it's very rare that it goes from left to right here. Usually I can intuitively, I can be reading from here or here first or something like that, but this is so straightforward, so to the point. When I get readings like this, it's really the universe going, I meant what I said, this is how it's going to happen. This is progressive for you, my darling Scorpios. So I feel you are being encouraged to walk away from what no longer serves you, my darling Scorpios. Like I said at the start, this is 8 of Cups energy. I also said it was 6 of Swords. So I said if you get one of those, they kind of mean the same thing, but this is the 8. So it probably goes more hand in hand with this 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves you, but it's also positive movement forward, because you are deciding that you don't want this anymore, that you are, that these cups haven't been what you've wanted, so it's time for you now to move towards what you do want, my darling Scorpios, and you will. You have the strength to do that. You have the inner strength to do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you aren't strong enough, my darling Scorpios, because you are. It's showing up here in your reading. You are strong. You're stronger than you know, my darling Scorpios. So take positive moves forward towards your goals, wishes and dreams, my darling Scorpios. And when you do, you'll have victory and success waiting for you on the other side, my darling Scorpios. Very straightforward, clear, positive message. I don't feel I need to really go into that anymore at this stage as a general reading. It's just, it is what it is. I can see it. It's double confirmation here, my darling Scorpios, which is beautiful. You've got beautiful energies coming in this week, my darling Scorpios. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Drop me a comment below. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. I'm very active and interactive in the comments. I'll always respond. And if you're a reader yourself and you want to, give the message that I've missed or something, drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Let's start a dialogue about what this is for Scorpio. And please help my channel to thrive by subscribing. It really does help my channel to grow. Costs you nothing. You don't sign up for anything. Just means that you get to see my face more in your feed. And I would love it if you could do that for me. All right, my darling Scorpios, let us get final messages for you. Communicate clearly, yeah. And I feel that you will communicate clearly once you realize you have that inner strength and once you make the decision to move on. Communicate clearly. Say what you mean and mean what you say, my darling Scorpios. Romance. Well, hey, maybe positive movement forward. You find romance along the way. It's always open to us. Listen to your intuition. Absolutely. Your intuition, your inner ding, as Louise Hay used to say, will not lead you astray. Within the next few weeks, they say, choose a new direction. Yeah, I can see that. You are choosing a new direction because you're walking away from what no longer serves you here, my darling Scorpio. So this is an amazing reading for you. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I mean, there's always more we can dig into here, especially with what it is that you're walking away from. Let's get some further clarity on that so you can make those positives moves forward without hesitating, my darling Scorpios. And, I'd love to be able to connect with you further and give you that clarity. It would be, it'd be great to be able to do that. But all I can see is magical positive movement forward for you, my darling Scorpios. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.